Hello and welcome to another Kamuro DX lock seat review. Today is Kamuro Malice and Kamuro. I hope I'm saying that right. The gold apple and the silver apples are the gold and silver lock seat. They both come with faceplates, which is the damn way it should have been done in the first place. Not having Sengatsu's faceplate just randomly be a giveaway or all that stuff. It should come with the sword and with the lock seat, but I digress. And because the packaging is just ridiculously big as well. I mean, you got all the space, and you know that stuff. Like, this is even bigger than the Triumph Arms and Kiwami and Kachidoki Arms box double pack. So it's like, I think this is wider. And yeah, I know it's to make the things pop out and all that, but seriously, all this space. I mean, look how wide this thing is. It's just like Bandai. Whatever. So yeah, it presents things very clearly. Again, why do you have to unblock the lock seat? I'm gonna stop before I have a heart attack. So yeah, here's the thing. This is the Hong Kong edition, so you can see the Bandai sticker there, which I can't be bothered removing because it's just black and white and generic information underneath anyway. However, I did remove this big ass piece. Like, you know how much I hate the little ones on the smaller candy toys and all that? Look how big this is, and look how crap it is. Like, either the glue is too strong or the paper itself is too crap. But no, it's not the paper's fault. The paper is actually peeling off from the laminated plastic from the front, so that means that the glue on the backing is way stronger than the bond here, where it should bond in the first place. So yeah, this was a pain in the ass. Like, I'm starting to see why people pay like $20 to $30 extra Hong Kong dollars to get the Japanese version, just so they don't have to deal with the bloody stickers. But still, I mean, I'm not going to do that, but I'm still going to complain about it. Like, Bandai, if you're going to stick a big ass sticker, why don't you stick it there so you can cover all of your advertising in the back? You know, I know it's a law thing that to stick it there for all that stuff, but you know, people can sell imports. How about this? How about stick it all over the front and all that? Stupid. So yeah, there's loads of tape. There's tape on the top, tape on the bottom, tape on the side, all over. I'm taking them out. You got this big cardboard box. Inside you have the instructions. Just zoom out, take a quick look at that. Oh great, it's double-sided. I'm always amazed how detailed these instructions are for such a simple toy. Like, hey, you can use it in the belt, of course, the sword, of course, and the other weapons and all that. Tells you what you get inside, because just in case you didn't know it comes inside it. How to change the batteries, QR codes, and on the back on how to actually play it and what sounds it's supposed to make. So there's no, I mean, that's useful information, because just so you know, there's no hidden sounds or anything. So yeah, so that's if you really want to take a look at that, I can scan it for you, but on request. By the way, that instructions was just sort of taped in the back when you get it out. And there's also a slightly thicker, almost cardboardy paper for the Arms Change Series PB05 of Malice and what's his name? Malice and Kamuro, or Kamuro. Look right there. They look like digital renders because they probably haven't actually made the figures yet. And yeah, pretty much looks like he's got the base body that's pretty much the same as Baron. He's got the same as Sengatsu. I don't remember what colours they are. Yeah, pretty much white and red. Now one of them's pretty much a black version of Baron, and the other one is just sort of reddish, whitish, bluish, whatever. And the DX Energy version of the lock seat. I forget the name. I'm trying to remember the English names and the Japanese names, and it's just a bit too much. Like, I have to remember the name of the rider and the lock seat name. Then the generic soldier guys is lock seat in energy form, whatever. So this plastic thing comes off, so I'm gonna just do that so the lock seats won't fall to their deaths and smash and scratch and stuff. So, both of them have these little plastic tabs, which you can see I've already removed. I always do that when I'm going on my way home. I'll just, just remove them and play with them on the minibus, so when I get home I can quickly, I can already review them. So, let's take the faceplates first and then the lock seats. Let's go with the red guy first, because he's been on more promos and he's going to be the bad guy, I assume, most likely. So yeah, faceplate looked like it scratches hell again. Just generic transparent blue. I mean, there's not really too much to do with faceplate. It's just the out on the front's pretty good, but again, why is it so it's not that badly scratched, but it's pretty badly scratched. Like, what do they do in these factories? Seriously. And this one too. Again, this one looks also pretty good. Can't really tell too much from the helmet. This really is just a Kamen helmet that looks slightly different. And any scratches on this one? No, again, this one's not too bad. But you know, when you're paying so much for a toy, you really expect a bit more. Now, of course, Sengoku Driver only has 4 sounds, so you know these faceplates aren't going to actually activate any new sounds. But anyway, here's the gold apple, very gold. And because it's chrome finish, you're going to notice the scratch marks a lot more. It is transparent plastic in the back and the front. But it says, what does it say? I can't, it's so hard to read. And it's a lot of hair marks on it, like scratches. LS gold. Of course, this gold. I mean, the chrome is nice. There's a stark silver on the front. The red is... I don't like this red. I really think this red should be more of a metallic color. There's a hint of shiny glitter in the plastic, but it's not enough to look good with this. I don't like it too much. The back is completely like sort of a dark transparent color, which is a nice change. And then when you open it, of course it's an apple, because it's golden apple. Zoom out a little bit so you can see it. And his shield and sword, which I do like the design of this rider. And, you know, it doesn't really look like an apple though, so it kind of does, maybe just because it's got the red outline and the white underneath. But it's okay. I really want apple juice right now because that's the exact same color as apple juice, the transparent plastic. We got the silver apple, which the blue looks way better because it actually looks shiny. So let's trigger there. Same in the back. Very, very shiny LS silver. Open it up, looks like some sort of black apple. And he's got his weird fan spear thing. So if Jugelang and Joyun had a son, they would use this weapon. I don't know how that's possible back then in the past, but whatever. So I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to like switch off some of the lights so you can get more of the effect. There you go. That's a really nice blue glow. Okay, and this one. Yeah, pretty nice contrast, I think. One's like, oh, pure and good, and one's like, just like, evil. Yep, sounds like a malice to me. Now, both of them have the same sounds by default if you push the button. I think that's a pretty nice touch to have the zip opening for when the fruit come down, because when the fruit comes down, because we don't have that in any of the lock seats yet. And it closes. Okay, so we'll stick him in there. So let's turn on Sengoku Driver. So we've got Baron's same sound as Baron. Oops. It says golden, not just gold. So. Focus. There we go. So when the light lights up, you really can't see the little apple picture there. But also notice they also did the sound that sound a bit like Baron's jingle, do 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 do, that kind of thing.
Come on, golden squash. Come on, golden ore. Come on, golden sparky.
I do like how this villain is like, I'm so cool and calm, I'll even say my attacks really slowly.
Lock off.
Now guys, we can do one thing. I don't actually have the weapons, but we all know how to do those by now if you've been following my videos. So I'm just going to get my hand in there, I'm going to push my finger down on the top button.
Golden charge.
Very Asian, Japanese-y stage music again. Quite spooky.
Golden power.
So that's that for gold. We will do the Genesis driver plug-in thing in a bit. Just leave that in the back. Alright, let's stick this in. And it's same as Gaim, doesn't do anything. So reminds me of Gokai Silver, where it's like where he gets really hyper saying his name.
Lock on.
New stage. This is kind of cool. Like when the blue lights up, you can still see the pattern of the apple, so that's neat. Very oopsies. Very different voice from the regular Oxys, which is fine because it's like movie stuff. Because let's do the weapon sound. So, and finally we'll get this thing and do the slow down sound. So, let's do silver first. Front heavy. So that's that for the silver and gold lock seats. After I finish the rest of the review, I'll just plug it in the Genesis driver just for funsies. That's not going to make any difference anyway. I mean, it's just in the Genesis driver, it's not like it's going to do anything extra. So yeah, gold and silver lock seats, are they worth it? Well, that depends on the movie for me personally. I don't know how good the movie's going to be, and I don't know how good these characters are going to be, and I just dropped my Senkoku driver. Oopsies. But for a DX set with 2 lock seats, the price range is roughly the same as the key lock seat, and that was a really good lock seat. But here, instead of for the price of 1, you get the price for 2. So is it worth it? Like this price? Well, DX lock seats are expensive anyway, and I think they're priced okay. Especially when you get them now when they're still new and there's not crazy aftermarket prices. They're okay. Like the new sounds, they sound different from the announcer from the usual lock seats. I like that it had the zip opening and closing sounds, because it's pretty important sounds to have in these toys, I think. And for the look, they're pretty good. Obviously, if you want something to add a bit more flair to your Senkoku driver, then it does depend if you already have the Baron faceplate or not. But actually you would have that faceplate because it comes with the belt. I don't know what I'm talking about. So it doesn't really unlock any new sounds in your driver, and if you've been collecting lock seats, you probably have quite a few of the other faceplates that do all the other sounds as well, so it's not really that interesting. The lock seats themselves, I do really like the silver one, not the gold one as much. On their own, they don't really stand up that well. I mean, apart from, you know, looking chrome and gold. I guess what I'm saying is I can't really recommend them unless you've seen the movie and you actually like the characters, because on their own they're okay. They really don't do anything special to me. This isn't like the Key, where it does all these special phrases from the film and the TV shows. It doesn't do all the weapon names. There's not a lot going on here. That one lock seat had way more playability than these two put together. So yeah, they're not worth as much as the Key lock seat. So they're okay. Unless you have to have every lock seat, I wouldn't bother. Unless you really like the characters, I wouldn't bother either. You probably skip this one. I think the Bujin Gaim one is way cooler than these two. Unfortunately, that one is $750 now in shops in Hong Kong. Bloody hell. So yeah, subscribe, suggest, and comment below. Guys, take care and have a nice day. And for those who are staying, I will plug it in the Genesis driver now. I'll do gold glass again, because that one looks like it's something that would fit in the Genesis driver. Bye bye.